Hi, I'm Tony with Hillside Christmas Tree Farm, and this is our pumpkin patch. In 2021, a friend I work with, Abhi, pictured here, suggested I plant pumpkins on the farm. I said, hey, if you help do the work, we can grow as many pumpkins as you want. So it was decided in 2022 we would plant a small patch to see what, if anything, we could grow. Abhi spent time researching. He's the brains of the operation. He researched the different types, their nutrient needs, what pests we could run into, and days to maturity it would take to grow these pumpkins. I prepped the land we were going to plant. I picked a location close to the barn where my dad planted pumpkins when I was a child. I prepped about a half acre in the fall of 21. I did this by mowing and spraying the vegetation for planting the next spring. From Abhi's research, we knew we would be planting in June. This gave me enough time to get all of the spring Christmas tree work done before focusing on the pumpkin patch. Once the Christmas trees were in the ground and the spring herbicide application applied, I returned to work on the patch. The field was mowed with some new spring vegetation starting to grow. I sprayed the weeds and then disked where we're going to plant. I would send Abhi updates on my progress.
This is called disking. All those little plates in there chop up the dirt. It's going to be great pumpkin patch. Tree time with Tony.
On June 12th, we planted. Using our 3-point rototiller, I tilled the rows we would plant early that morning. Abhi and family would be out later that day to help plant. We planted 8 varieties of pumpkins over about 1/3 of an acre, and the only irrigation we used was the natural rain we would get. Now we wait. About a week later, we began to see pumpkin plants sprouting down the rows. About a month after planting, we had a lot of weeds in the field. I used our DR field and brush mower to clean up the rows, while Abhi and his wife weeded with a hoe. After mowing, Abhi applied 1 round of balanced fertilizer and a spray of American Biochar Company's Vital Blend 5M to the patch.
Welcome to Hillside Christmas Tree Farm. Notice how I'm not speaking in a redneck accent? Behold, magnificence right here. On top of our patch, we are using American Biochar Vital Blend 3M. Stay tuned, 1 month later.
After this fertilizer application, the field mowing, the patch was looking pretty good. So much so that I had to do some drone master shot footage. After this point, it was pretty much a waiting game. We picked up on some things we would do differently, better weed control for sure, and we had a lot of losses due to animals. But the vines started growing, the flowers blooming, and shortly after, we had pumpkins. Over Labor Day, we started harvesting the ones that were ready. Our plan was to make porch pots and sell them out of a roadside stand. We didn't have enough yield to justify opening our barn and all the things like normal fall pumpkin patches do, but maybe next year.